May pa kaya? Inaano ko.
Hey everyone, am I audible?
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah, okay, great. Let's just give a couple more minutes for people to join and then we could get started.
Okay.
All's good. Bill's here. Helen's here. Shorupan is here. Heather is here. Hi, Heather. Very good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Okay, starting in a couple minutes. Great.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
I think it's important that we start on time. Otherwise, people will just automatically always think, oh, I can be late.
That's true. We're in the second day of meetings, so I understand. I agree. We will start on time. It'll be fully accurate and exact, but right now we're just in perfection mode, just the first week or so.
Okay, we don't want to teach people the wrong thing.
We definitely don't.
Remember, I'm in the Philippines where being late is normal. I don't like it.
Yeah, being late there is just, you got to be, if you're an hour late, that's considered, oh, just casual late. That's nothing. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Okay, Heather. Oh, Helen's here. Welcome, Helen. Daniel's here. Welcome. Okay, we're about 5 minutes after. Probably a good time to get started. Okay, Shorupan, you're there?
Yep, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Okay, so I'd like to introduce you to what's called the garage. This is actually our second day, and as William pointed out, we should be starting on time. We're just getting our feeling for it, the exact times, and exact how we're going to put it together that's smooth and clean. But yes, starting on time is important. So let me start by introducing you to the CEO and co-founder of this amazing concept. I mean, really, it's amazing. I've had programmers since I was 19 years old that worked for me. I'm hate to say this, but 59 years old. Had the largest network marketing company ever in history in Canada, 50,000 people in 1 year. I've always had programmers. I've met many of them over the past 40 years. And about, 10 years ago, 9 years ago, roughly, I met Shorupan. And I can tell you right now, solid as a rock, He is by far the best programmer I've ever met, times two, times anything, better than anyone. That's all true. And he's young. Look, he's only 29. He's half my age. But listen, that's not the key thing that's exciting, because a good programmer is a good programmer, but he thinks outside of the box. And very few people do that, to think outside the box, to think that how can I not just be another variety store? How can I be not just Bill Gates, but tell him to move over? What about Warren Buffett? What about any of the big bigs at the very, very top? Amazon, for an example. He literally could tell them to move over because he's coming up with an idea that makes theirs small. So this is what we're talking about. When you're talking about that kind of idea, he got my attention immediately. So I've been staring at it and working with him for the past month, him and his co-founder for the past month to put together. He was only able to launch with the pay structure last Wednesday. Today's what? Wednesday. It's a week. It's 1 week. Over 400 people involved, more than 40 companies are now involved, and it's only one gets more, and so on. So it's an incredible idea to put together something, and what you're about to see is mind-boggling. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the co-founder, the one and only Shorupan. Tell him the inside secrets on this, give him the lowdown. Go ahead and take it away.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for the introduction, Alan. Let's get started. So I'm going to give you guys a overview of the company and what we're up to and how it works and how the platform works, what the product does, what we're trying to accomplish. Then I'll throw it back to Alan for kind of the financial opportunity and how to get started and where we are in terms of how ground floor this is. So let's get started. I'll share my screen. Please let me know when you guys are able to see my screen, if you're able to see it.
All good.
Great.
We can see it.
Fabulous. So as Alan mentioned, the company is called Garage. It is available at garage.app. And when we started to work on this, we wanted to solve two problems for two different parts of a two-sided network. And so what we're building here is a kind of classic two-sided network where we're solving a problem for two different user bases by offering them access to the other and by giving them a set of very unique tools that allow them to thrive. And the two types of people that we're connecting here are founders, which we can also call as a business owner, and affiliates, which realistically is a name for anyone that wants to earn money. And we've worked on this platform for about 3.5 years. We've interviewed and worked and taken feedback from over 3,000 different companies to be able to put together the right framework that you're going to see today. And so the first thing that we wanted to do was we wanted to create the singular platform for any business owner or founder to be able to launch and run his business to as close to free as possible in the AI age with all of the tools and access to distribution that he's going to need. And so that was our first problem statement to capture. How can we virtualize and automate every business on planet Earth? And as a caveat, how can we convert every business into a affiliate marketing company? Now, what's really interesting about that is that 99.9% of companies in the world have never had an affiliate. 99.9% of companies in the world have never been able to put together a group of people that want to promote their product. They have great products and services, but nobody knows that they exist. And so we wanted to first give them a platform to become discoverable. And so that's what we did. So if for founders, we have built a singular virtual office platform that first cuts out all of the software costs that they're used to paying and gives them enormous access to autonomy and the ability to manage their team, as well as to be able to publish the offers that are discoverable by affiliates. So let me show you what that does. So if I log into my garage.app, I'm already logged in and I'm already a founder. You could see that I'm loading into my own office page here. We call it a virtual office because It literally takes every part of a business, doesn't matter the business that you run, and it creates an environment for it online instead of one kind of controlled environment. It literally virtualizes your operations and your offers. On the default page of your office, you're able to manage both your internal employees, which we call your team, and your external prospects, which can be customers or affiliates or leads, people that want to purchase your products. What do we give you to be able to manage your team? We give you access to 20 plus collaboration and management tools that you would be paying about $1,000 a month per employee to be able to use otherwise. So if you want to see what that looks like, you can click launch an office, and we've actually created a comparison as to what all softwares we provide to a business owner. So we give them their chats platform, a calling platform like Zoom, time tracking, community management, social feeds, um, dynamic comp plan checkout, email, file storage, calendar, CRM, project management, HR management, accounting. And each of these are typical independent software platforms that companies or owners would have to pay for right now. If you add up the total of all of these disparate, set fragmented softwares, it comes to $947 per month. $971 per month per person. Inside of your office and garage, you are able to add not one person and not pay 971. You are able to add unlimited people, employees, vendors into one place, give them access to all of these tools, and you are not paying anywhere near $970. You can see everyone in one place. You can see if they're live. As I mentioned, you can do things like chat with them directly. You can contact them, you can call them, you can run conference calls, you can do scheduled meetings, you can do email, you can do task management, you can do file storage, you can do everything that people are accustomed to doing in the classical kind of business management world, and it's all in one place and it's all streamlined. And that's the first big value proposition that we give to businesses is how do you streamline all parts of your business. Once you streamline your business, you're opening yourself up to being able to automate. And autonomy is like a massive part of what we want to deliver to founders and businesses. Actually, this upcoming week, we're actually rolling out a product called the AI Office, which will allow employers or founders to be able to create virtual employees. So you can manage human employees. You'll also be able to create AI employees and assign them tasks that the AI employees are able to work on the same tasks that you assign your human employees 24/7 without any breaks, completely powered by AI. And it's a real liberating and empowering and kind of revolutionary concept that we're bringing forth to the market there. And that's kind of a overview of what we offer for internal management of a company. But the more interesting part of the business is how do we help businesses find customers? And more importantly, how do we help businesses convert their customers to affiliates? Well, in order to do that, we need to not the same way we virtualize their office, we need to virtualize their offers. We built as eight structures, eight vehicles through which any company on planet Earth can sell anything. So we don't care what type of business a person is running. You can take your current products and services and fit them into one of these eight structures and publish them for sale in your office. So on the left-hand side, you can see what these eight structures look like. You have communities. So you as a business owner, you can create and manage paid or free communities that you can get people to join. Every single one of the structures I name right now, if you are choosing to charge for it, you don't need to worry about any payment gateway that's already built in so that you can start making money on day one. With every community, you get your own controlled content feed where you are able to post, other people are able to post, you're able to select who sees what content and what needs to go behind a paywall. If you want to give all of your communities away for free, that's also fine because you can use it as a funnel to upsell something else. Usually, the second offer structure is a live stream. A live stream is what I'm doing right now on Zoom, and it will be done on Garage after Monday. And a live stream is a webinar, a workshop, a presentation, or a one-to-many session where you can pre-program in what you're going to talk about and is it free. You can also charge for live streams, or you can give them for free and you can get your whole office to invite to them. And like I said, you can do them for free to be able to sell something else, or you can charge for them directly inside of your platform. You can create and upload courses or training material. This can be for literally if you want to sell courses or if you want to give away free content about your product or service so people learn about your business. That entire LMS system is already built in for you in Garage. If you are somebody monetizes your time, so if you're like a medical professional or a lawyer, somebody that charges by the hour, if that's how your business works, you can add one-on-one call templates where you can predefine what they're gonna receive if they book a call with you. You can predefine the timing, you can predefine the qualified lead, and you can publish the call like a consulting call or a legal call, and people can buy that directly there. If you're a software company and you want to sell access to a digital product or a file or access to a subscription, you can do that by selling digital products. And if you are a service company and you want to, like a software development company or a marketing agency or a PR agency, you can create any service and also program into the system the milestones and the delivery points and how much each delivery will cost and publish your services for sale. In addition to the six that I just named, you will also within 30 days be able to sell physical products vis-a-vis our e-commerce system, and you'll also be able to integrate third-party applications where you're selling stuff. I just mentioned 8 structures, and each of these structures you can use to sell whatever you want. You can use them as a funnel to be able to sell something else, or you can use them as the product themselves. And within these 8, any business on planet Earth has now been able to virtualize and publish what their business does and how much they want to charge for it. And so, up until now, we've really been able to help a business owner create his office, add his team, if he's using AI, being able to automate tasks with their employees and also onboard all of his products and service in the form of these 8 offer structures. And now we're going to do the final part of this equation, which is how do we help this business get distribution? How do we help this business that just onboarded with us get people to care about the products and services that he is selling? So how do we do this? We do this by first converting him to an affiliate marketing company without him even knowing. And because we make it so simple, we want to transform every offer from every company in the world into a financial opportunity for someone else. And we want to do it with the click of a button. Like how Amazon built one-click shopping, we want to create a system where it's like one-click compensation. And so what we've built is this ability that whenever you're creating a product or service for your business, like let's say I'm adding a digital product here, I will be able to add the details about the product and what they're going to get and how they're going to get it. And then under pricing, I can put how much the product costs. So let's say I put the product is going to cost $25, and then I can publish it straight from here, or I'll have a button at the bottom of every sellable item. And it's called affiliate commissions. I could toggle that button and a dynamic comp plan creator pops up where it gives the founder the ability to program for this specific product or service what the commission structure that he wants to pay is. He could do a single level commission structure. He could do a multi-level commission structure. He can break it down however he wants. And he's basically programming into the payment gateway that if somebody buys this product for $25, that these commissions should automatically go out. And so he's now able to create comp plans as easily as I'm able to explain them, and he'll publish his offer after. And now, because it's so easy for him to incentivize people, every company on Garage selling absolutely anything will add a comp plan to everything they publish. And you can see it's also the most transparent system in the world because every customer will be able to see the cost of the product as well as the commission structure associated with it. As soon as they publish any products or services for sale, it's also not only listed in their office, it's listed in the search engine. So if you go to garage.app, the default website is a Google type search engine where anybody can discover every business that's on Garage. We have now 42 businesses that have onboarded. We're onboarding roughly 3 per day. And you can come and you can launch an office in minutes. It'll be live in minutes. You can add your products. Every business comes with its own funnel system that we build dynamically, and then it's listed in Garage for anyone to be able to discover. And if somebody is interested in your office from this search engine, they can just look at your funnel and click see the office, and they will automatically be thrown into your office to be able to interact with you. They can automatically search for all your products and services, and most importantly, they can see how much you're ready to pay them. So now, just to recap what we've given, for this founder, we were able to, or for any founder, sorry, we were able to create an office, launch his office. If he has a team of employees or vendors, he's able to onboard them and give them access to his office and infrastructure. If he wants to create and leverage AI employees, he can do that. He can also onboard his customers' leads. He can add all of his offers and services and products and program a dynamic commission structure into them. And all of this has just happened. And realistically, this can be done within like 10 minutes for a business. Any business on planet Earth from A to Z can be done in 10 minutes. And of course, now the question is how will people discover and how will people interact with the products and services you just offered? And so for that, we must introduce the second part of the two-sided network, which is the affiliates. Remember, this is a two-sided network that connects every founder in the world to every affiliate in the world that want to promote their product. So now we've covered the enormous value proposition that we give to founders. What do we do for affiliates? Well, because we are in a unique position at Garage, we are literally the building block for any business to be able to virtualize, automate, and authorize their products and services. We are essentially an expanding catalog of dynamically payable commissions. And so what we get to offer to an affiliate is also unique and once in a lifetime, has never been offered to an affiliate. So as you guys all know, the traditional world for affiliate marketing for the last 70 years plus has been operating in one way, which is a company is there, let's say company A, they invest money to build their own comp plan, and they have their own training and they have their own marketing, and they come to you and they try to recruit you and they try to get you to sell their products. Maybe you like their products, so you join their company, and now you join their company, you join their system, you learn their marketing, and you go to your network. Maybe your network is 100 people, and you bring as many of those people to this company to be able to convert on the product that they have. And if they convert, then you make money. And this is the same process for every MLM or every affiliate marketing company in the world. We think this is fundamentally broken. Not only is it broken, nobody has ever even tried to come up with the solution. So first, let me tell you why it's broken. It's broken for 3 reasons. Number one, in that model, you're overly reliant on one company. And it doesn't matter if you're a part of 3 companies, you're just overly reliant on 3 companies because you could do your job perfectly correct. The company that you're referring people to can still do a poor job. Maybe their product isn't as good. Maybe they end up shutting down. Maybe they are too expensive. Whatever the case may be, they can still do a poor job and you don't get anything. So you're overly reliant on the company. Number 2, if you want to leave the company and join another one, you have to start over. You have to start from scratch, which is why people are constantly rebuilding. And number 3, and I think number 3 is actually the most potent. No one company is making a product that can satisfy everybody in your network. If you know 100 people, some of them will be old, some of them will be young, some of them will be female, some of them will be male, some of them will be in school, some of them will be working. I mean, people are just so different. And so when you work with a specific company, you'll just never be able to truly monetize your whole network. You'll be only able to monetize a portion of it. And so how do you resolve this? Well, at Garage, we have resolved it by saying in Garage, you can join as an affiliate. And once you join as an affiliate, you can pick any company on Garage to promote. There are 42 companies as of today. Within a month, there'll be 100 companies. Within a couple of months, there'll be 1,000. Every single day, there's new companies with new products and services joining Garage. You can choose to promote any of them. When you promote any of them, you have a link in every office, which is your affiliate link, where you copy and send to your friends and your network. If they join with that link, it's completely free. and they joined something called your One Network. Your One Network is a standard network that lives across all offices. So this is my One Network. I have signed up 367 of the people in Garage so far indirectly, and everyone in my One Network, whether they buy something from Office A or Company B or Company C or a company I've never even heard of, I still get paid. In other words, with Garage as an affiliate, you truly get to monetize your entire network. You get to monetize because you don't have to pre-select the company you want to promote. You get to build a singular network, which is free, meaning you people can sign up for free, and they can choose to join which company that resonates with them. They can join they can select, they can promote which company makes sense for them. They can promote the companies that pay the highest commission. They can promote the companies with the products that they like. It does not matter what company they promote or they join. You still earn money as long as they're in your network. This solves all of the problems that I mentioned, which is systemically built into the affiliate marketing model. Number one, here, you do not join a company. You build a network and all the companies come to you by default. Number two, if I refer Bill to company A and Bill doesn't like those products, he goes to company B, it doesn't matter to me. I still get paid, which means that even if company A does a poor job, which happens, company B, if it does a good job, I'm the beneficiary of that. So for the first time, you have a truly multi-company singular network, and this is completely a game changer for affiliates. It's never been done in affiliate marketing, and it gives the most amount of distribution for every company that's on Garage. And so now, because we can unify the payments, the offers, the commissions, and connect these two people, you have, like I said at the beginning, a classic two-sided network where the more affiliates that sign up, the more companies that come on board. The more companies that come on board with cool products and services, the more ways affiliates can earn money, and so more affiliates sign up. And just like whether it's Uber or Airbnb or Facebook or Google, the two-sided network effect starts to get out of hand. It goes into exponential form, and it allows everyone who gets in early, well, not in those companies, but in our company, it allows those who get in early to make a fortune because you're able to override such specific two-sided network growth. The last thing I'll leave you guys off with is um, the concept, is the pricing. So, like I said at the beginning, we want to be the cheapest, most affordable way on both sides of the equation. We want to be the cheapest way to start and manage a business if you're a founder. We want to be the cheapest way to become an affiliate and make as much money as possible. So let's start with how we make money as for founders. We have two office plans. That's it. If you want to launch an office, you can choose between the leader's office and the founder's office. The leader's office is $48 per month, unlimited customers, unlimited affiliates, with access to over 19 of the tools that are listed here, where you're saving about $877. And we don't care how many people you add to your office, you're still paying $48 a month. All of our software competitors charge you per person. So if you have 10 people in your organization using Zoom, you're going to be paying $13 multiplied by 10 every month. With Garage, you're paying, as for a leader, $48. Now, you may wonder, what's the difference between a leader's office and a founder's office? A leader's office is actually a new product that we're rolling out this month, where we are going and onboarding non-founders, but they're leaders in other companies. They could be MLM company leaders, affiliate marketing company leaders, sales people that have people they override. These are people that sell other people's products, where they need a singular platform to manage their team, to grow their team, to monetize other products and services, and to be able to scale their business. It is literally a discount from other companies of $877 to $48, and that's one time per month, whereas all of our competitors are charging $877 in total per person. If you own your products and you create your products yourself, you're the owner of the company, you take a founder's office, which is $96 per month, and not you get all of the stuff in the leader's office, plus you get a CRM, HRMS, project management software, and accounting software. So you get 4 extra tools. And the difference is, apart from the fact that you own the products in the founder's office, you can add employees. So in a leader's office, typically those people are running like teams or they're running communities. They don't have access to employees. With founders, you can also add unlimited employees. It's $96. It's a steal. As I was speaking to one of my friends yesterday, who's a small business owner in New York, he's saying he's paying more than $96 for his accounting software, just for his accounting software. So it's like a game changer there. Out of this subscription cost, 50% of both, so 50% of 48 and 50% of 96 goes back into the comp plan for the affiliate that onboards them. So if you're an affiliate that's onboarding businesses, which literally takes a minute, you are going to override half of all top line income made from all subscriptions. And everybody that's in that business's downline is now in your downline. So you get to override their commission structure, and we pay out a percentage of the payment processing as well. Now, if you are an affiliate, you can sign up for free. You can start joining any office for free. You can build your network for free. But if you want to earn money, we charge a one-time fee of $25. That $25 unlocks your unlimited earning potential across all of the different offices in Garage. Of that $25, $24, 96% is paid back into the comp plan. It is single-handedly the most aggressive commission structure in the world, and we are able to put it together because where we really make money is from the payment processing of all of the transactions that happen on Garage. We take a top 5% cut on all payment processing revenue, of which we pay majority to the payment processors that we work with, and we pay 1% out of that to the affiliates as an override, as an additional income stream. And so this is without a doubt the cheapest, the fastest, the most scalable way for any business to be able to grow their business, for any affiliate to be able to unlock unlimited income. And we have additional AI tools that we're selling to both founders and to affiliates, which we'll be releasing and talking about in the upcoming week. So that is overview of the company and the platform. I will toss it back to Mr. Allen, and maybe Allen, you can discuss how they can get started. If you want to go through the comp plan, you can, but that's up to you. You can kind of discuss what the opportunity is for them and how they can benefit.
Okay, thank you very much, Shorupan. I'd just like to tell everybody, Shorupan is way over the top when it comes to computers and everything about it. And for those of you who are a little bit less like me, I just want to do a quick overview to kind of tell you everything he just said in about 1 minute, okay? Very simple. If you're a business, you can join this and instantly have thousands of other people from all these other companies potentially looking at you as a buyer. And when you're in this company, if you have employees or if you have salespeople or whatever, the software you need to run that is somewhere over $900 worth. It's all included. So you don't have to pay for that software. But not only that, all your people don't have to pay for that software. So you're getting $900 worth of software for 96 bucks. And then you've got access to all these potential other salespersons or distributors or so on. If you're a team leader, in other words, you have like 10 people in your group and you're building a business, then it's excellent for you. It's half that price. And again, all your people, it costs nothing. If you just want to be an affiliate, you want to be part of it, you want to be able to build a group and keep building it. And when you decide you don't like that company, oranges are no good. The new company just came out, Apple, you want to get involved with that. You don't lose all your people. They stay with you. They stick with you regardless. And or vice versa. Maybe you're doing oranges and then all of a sudden they see Apple and they all go over there and they're sneaking around and they're behind your back. They're going and they're grabbing people from your downline. They're moving over to Apple. Pat them on the back. Because when they go over to Apple, guess what? It's all your pay too. You get paid on that. So all these other companies, you're getting the full pay. That's what they're giving you. So imagine for something like me, and I've been around a couple of years, you can see I'm a little older than 28. And so all the different network marketing companies that I've been into just in the last 3 or 4 is 100,000 people. So I'm joining a new company right now. I'm not joining with 0. I'm joining with 100,000. They all, doesn't matter if they come in or not, they're all my group. This is the power you get. So whatever you build, every time you put somebody in, they're in for the rest of your life. That's your person. So if you got 50 people in one company, you move it and you go to another company, normally you go 0 and you got to go back to the 50 and try and grab them all over. No, no, no. Those 50 are yours. They have to be yours. If they do anything, yours. How about this one? I love this one. I just was told this yesterday. Guy joins, doesn't pay. He just joins. Okay. 5 years later, somebody says, hey, you got to come over and see our Apple company. And so they go over to this Apple company and they get it. Wow, they're amazed. And they start getting other people and so on and so forth. And guess what? Your paycheck starts going up. Who was this? Well, the guy signed up with you 5 years ago, didn't do anything. 5 years later, he sees the Apple company and he goes in there and starts bringing people. And guess what? It's you that brought him in. Once you get somebody, it's yours. And this is the big difference to the rest of the world. In every time, and everybody's ever been in network marketing, Edwin, Helen, you guys know what I'm talking about. You go to a new company, you go with 0 and you have to go back and get your people. Not anymore. Those people are yours. That's the key. That's what we're offering. So imagine you can be an affiliate. A one-time fee, it's not going to kill you. One-time fee, $50, and you're in for life. Everything you ever get, every time you sign someone up, it's yours for life. You're the recruiter. You don't have to join Apple company. You don't have to join any of those other companies. What do you say? It's 42 already? It'll be 1,000 by the end of the month. In 2 months, it'll be 1,000 companies. It'll be 10,000 people. Where are you going to be? You're right at the very beginning. It's the second day presentations. We're right at the beginning. This is better than ground floor. So that's where we're at. So anyways, to put it straight, the product, as far as the sell, just being an affiliate, just come in there for $50 and be an affiliate. Just that alone, you're going to have every person you've ever signed up go with you wherever you want to go, or better yet, let them go where they want to go. And you still got them. You still get the full pay, whatever each of the companies are offering. They'll offer different pay structures. It doesn't matter. You get it. Okay. So that's what you got. That's what we're talking about. So for a business owner to get $900 worth of software for $90, I think the conversation's over. For a lead team leader to get all that software for what, $40, $48, and have all his people get it for free, it's a no-brainer. They're in. For a networker to have all his connections kept, no matter what he does, no matter what they do, to keep them ongoing for $50, one-time fee for life, it's a no-brainer. So that's our product. Now, one step further, he said something that just caught my attention. He says, maybe we can show you the pay structure, and there's a huge opportunity here. I think really the huge opportunity for everybody is to do whatever they're doing. I don't care what you're doing. You're working in Amway, you're working in this network or that one, or whatever you're doing, is to get your people and build them here, because you get everything on the side. Everything they think is better. The latest, greatest technology, AI, the latest, greatest, whatever that comes along is going to be here. So, and if they decide to go there, guess what? You get paid. They're not working in your company, but they're working in something else, but you get paid. You get paid on their whole pay structure. So this is very important. What you build, you keep, and you keep everything regardless. Okay. Even if you go out of business, doesn't matter. If you got your own company, goes out of business and everybody goes to other companies, guess what? You get paid on all that too. They keep getting paid. So once you bring them into Garage, it's yours to keep. So the value of being a simple affiliate for $50 one-time fee for the rest of your life is a no-brainer, but not good enough. Because let's just say that's happening and you're not building a business anymore. You're now sort of sitting here, I got these people, I'm looking around, what do they got in here? Oh, I see they got the Apple, I see they got this. What if there was a pay off that little $50 that was leveraged in nth degree? My number one thing, as most people know, is mathematician by trade. So I figured out the pay structure for very, very small money, $25, $8, $9. That's what we're talking about. And I figured out to maximize to get the best return. So I realized that when we come to networking, everybody wants really two things. One is, if not, you just sell cars or houses, okay? So if not these two. One is, how much am I going to make? I mean, how much do I get for bringing my friend in? Will, how much am I going to get for bringing Will? What about Bill? I mean, I don't, Bill's going to do some stuff, but he helps me along mentally for sure. But how do I, like, what do I make for that? There's only $25. How much can I make? Well, we actually pay 37.5%. So that's $9. If it was 50, and it will be, it's going to be $18. Wow, I made a big $18. Well, at least I made something for talking to my friend. But the second thing is, how much do I get my second level? Nobody really cares. Third level, 5%, 2%, $1.50. Nobody cares. What they really care about is, how can I win the lottery ticket? What's my chances of winning a lottery ticket, getting a real lottery ticket that pays thousands? What's the chances of that happening? Well, I've set up this pay structure in such a way that you have lottery ticket on top of lottery ticket on top of lottery ticket until you win. That's simple, okay? So if you just signed up one person, yeah, you're going to get your 37.5% or $9 on 25 or $18 on 50. So that's your upfront money. 3 pay structure, 3 ways to get paid. One is sign somebody up. Sign them up. And by the way, people say, oh, a lot of companies, put people underneath people, so on and so forth. I'm going to tell you right now, do not ever do it, not even once. Do never give a single soul. It doesn't help in any way, shape, or form. It cuts your income and it doesn't help them. What really matters is that you spend a little bit of time helping them with their list. Oh, and about the list. Oh, guess what this company does? It teaches you how to build your list and uses all the phone numbers and everybody inside your emails and everything, all your connections, and it finds out who it is, when they were born, what the last kid they had, when they got married, and the last 2 years that they spent in some business totally different than the electrical business they were trying to change you from this electrical to another.
Thank you.
Okay, so it does all that. So all you're going to do is help him build on that. That's it. Not give him any of your people, not even one. Okay, so when you sign someone up, we're going to call that a leg. So you sign up one person, and you got your $9, you got your $18 for signing them up, one-time fee, that's it. And then you get paid on levels. That's the second pay, the levels, okay? So their levels is a very interesting number. It's 15 levels. Now, why 15? If you know other programs, those who've been around network marketing, 5, 7, 9 levels is like massive. I mean, how often do you see even 9 levels? It's 15. There's a reason for that. I owned a network marketing company in Canada. It was the largest, fastest growing, beat eBay for Guinness Book of World Records, $44 million in 365 days when eBay was only at 32 million in 365 days. And that was the year to follow. So I had my computer guy bring me my report. And yes, it was stacks of paper. 50,000 people in my downline. I started the company. I put 4 people in the meeting room. And after 1 year, I signed up 35 people, which, by the way, was a big mistake for Shorupan, because as Shorupan's position, he shouldn't be keep recruiting people. I couldn't help it because I love it and I want to bring everybody in, but I was taking up my time when I should have been concentrating on bigger stuff. We're going to have that conversation, Shorupan. Anyways, the thing is that I got the list on exactly 365 days.
Boy, Joshua, I beg, give me 2 breads. 2 bread.
Okay, and 1 for me, please. Okay. So he's got some bread, I guess.
I muted him.
Eats bricks? I don't know. Anyways, so the point is, I got the 50,000 people downline. And interesting to note, I got some people who got people who got people who got people who got people, and went all the way down to my 22nd level. Somebody was 22nd level, 22 levels away from me. Now, this is 1 year from start, okay? So 1 year from start went to 22 levels. But what got interesting is I looked at the paper. Do you know that 99.9%, 99.95% was actually all in 15 levels? Out of my 50,000 people, 49,950 people were done in 15 levels, and only a small 50 people in a few legs went past 15 levels. So I realized that if you could get paid on 15 levels, you were basically getting paid everything. I mean, it'd be like the owner of the company. I mean, the same thing. What's the difference? 50 people versus 50,000? Nothing. So a lottery ticket would be paid on everything. Like, you're the owner of the company getting paid on everything. So if you got paid 15 levels, then you would be being paid on basically everything, or to infinity almost, right? So think of this. First level, keep it easy. Nice math. Some people don't like math, right? So this one's pretty easy. Level 1, you're going to get a point. Level 2, you're going to get 2 points. Level 3, you will get 3 points. Surprisingly enough, level 4, you're going to get 4 points. Level 5, you get 5 points. So is there anybody out there who can tell me how many points you get on level 9?
9.
Okay, very good answer. What about level 15?
15.
Wow, you're amazing. I can't believe it already. In less than 10 seconds, you know the marketing plan upside down and backwards. That's pretty good. Let's double check you. Level 12.
Well,
Okay, you got it. Perfect. So what about level 17?
nothing.
Whew, have you been to the meeting before?
Yes.
I mean, it's that. You get paid 15 levels. So anything past 15 is zero. If you get on level 11, you get paid 11. So how much points do you get on paid 12? Or sorry, paid 7? On 7th level, you get 7 points. Okay, that's how it works. So you get one in, goes down 15 levels, which is the bulk of 49,950 people out of 50 grand. That's what it is. Out of 50,000 people, that's what it is 1 year later. So you're getting paid on everybody for 1 year like you're the owner. Okay, pretty good. Lottery ticket? Yes. What kind of money is that? I think Shorupan has a chart on that. And it's something like 7, 12, I can't remember, something like 7 or 8, 12,000, something stupid like that. Nice big number for a $25, $50 product. Hello? Oh no, he has the 7,000 based on 12. Based on $25. It's $50 once we hit 2,000 people, which we're already at 400 or 500 now. So anyways, so I want you to get 2 people. Well, wait a minute. Don't break the bank. You know, statistically, Amway says that the average person, this is going back from 1959, the average person signs up 2.7 people. So you're going to have to do something special here. You're going to have to get 2 of them. How do you get 2 of them? Well, you get the second person. So we'll call it your second leg. Leg 1 could go to 15 levels, 1, 2, 3, all the way to 15. Leg 2, guess what? You get paid double. So that's not 1 to 15. That's called 2 to 30. So you get paid double. Get a second leg. You get double your money. Can you figure that out? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, you got it, right? Okay, now you're doing good. Now I want you to break the Guinness Book of World Records. I want you to be above average. 2.7 is the average. I want you to get 3. Now, if you get a 3, I'm going to twist your arm. I'm going to pay you triple. So you get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, all the way to 45 points. So 1 to 15 levels, again, all lottery ticket shops. Shot right to the lottery, and you just signed up 1, 2, or 3 people. Every person after your third, which your 4th leg, 5th leg, and so on, you will always get triple points. Okay, so now you got 3, you broke the record, you broke the Amway school. We want you to get 4. Now 4, whoa, this is, I got to get 4 people at $25 or $50 each, let's say. Geez, this could take me 10 minutes or more. Yeah, that's right. So you get a 4th one. Yes, you get triple points, but you get the 3rd pay structure. We offer 3. 1, personally sign them up. That's 1. 2, the level money, 1 to 15, 2 to 30, 3 to 45. The level money, even on your 4th leg, 5th leg, 6th leg, you get the level money at triple, but you get infinity. Now, how long does infinity go? Does infinity go to 16 levels? Yes, it does. Does infinity go to 127 levels? Yes, it does. Does infinity go to 8,643 levels? Yes, it does. In fact, it does something totally stupid. It goes to infinity. Okay, forever. So how much is that? 20 points. So the guy joins on level 3. In your 4th leg, well, you get triple points. That's 9. Plus you get the 20. So that's 29 points. Guy joins on level 16. You get triple points, which is triple times 0 is still 0. So 0 plus the 20 points, right? And that goes to infinity. Now, the problem with infinity in all of them you've ever heard of is if somebody else underneath you gets to infinity, you're done. I mean, they take over. You make to them and everything around them. But once they get to infinity, well, you stop earning and then they start earning the infinity. Okay, that's fair. That's how they pay. That's normal. I didn't like that idea. I mean, how can you build a guy to get to infinity and then lose him? That makes no sense, right? We want to build a guy to infinity and keep him. Okay, so how do we do that? We pay triple level on the infinity. So if I'm getting paid infinity and all of a sudden I bring Edwin and I build Edwin to get to infinity and then Edwin gets to infinity, guess what? Edwin gets infinity from then on. 20 points ongoingly to infinity. Guess what? Because I got him up there, he's my first guy, so I get the infinity too. So I get the infinity money and Edwin gets the infinity money. Now, Edwin really likes this infinity idea, so he goes and gets Helen. And he says Helen works Helen to get her up to infinity, and she gets there. So now Edwin's going to infinity, and then Helen's going to infinity. Well, guess what? I get off of Edwin, I get off of Helen, And now Helen gets on. So there's 3 paid out, 1 for me, 1 for Edwin, 1 for Helen. If Helen gets a person to infinity, so this is 1 leg and 4 people in a row. When the 4th person is at infinity, I'm done. I only get 3. The odds of that happening is like, well, I'd say it probably won't happen in your lifetime, but certainly not in the next few years. It's almost impossible for someone to join the business and you not get paid. That's basically where it's at. Okay, so we get to infinity, away we go. Now, for some people that are a little bit movers and shakers, a little bit serious, Edwin, it could be, Helen for sure could be, Shorupan, and you know what, Bill, William, you guys can do this, even if it takes you a year. So what? It takes you a year. Get 2 months off, and every month you got to get 1 person. For what? $50? Come on, you can do this. So you can go to, you can keep getting person. You got a 3rd, a 4th, a 5th. You keep getting paid triple points. Keep getting paid affinity, right? But if you get to a 10th personal recruit, that's why you never give them away. Never give them away. You only help the people by showing them how to use their people. Never give away your own people. Okay, so you use your own people. Keep going. You get to a 10th personal sign up. I brought them in for $50. I get the 37.5% commission, which is $18 up front. But now I got a new leg. That leg is another lottery ticket. And that lottery ticket can go 15 levels. It can go actually to infinity. So when you get to your 10th, you now get paid double infinity. So your infinity is not 20, it's now 40. And how long does it go? Does it go to 3,674 levels deep? Yes, it does. Does it go to 10,000? Yes, it does. Does it go to 100,000? Yes, it does, because it goes to infinity. You're getting double infinity all the way down. So if a guy joins on your 10th leg, level 15, you would get triple points. That's 45 plus 40. So you're now 85 points the second the guy joins, just like that. Now, the way they set up the pay structure is pretty cool because it is fiat money and it does have a cost. It's not like crypto where there's no cost, but we're working towards that. Maybe 6 months or so, or a couple months, we'll get there. But right now it has a cost. But what's really cool is it pays once a week between Friday, 12 noon and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it breaks it down in $50 increments. So 50, 100, 150, 100, 200, 250, and so on. So if you have $175, guess what? The computer will automatically send to your bank account $150. The extra 25 will just be there for next week to build up. You don't lose it. It just waits until it fits within the $50 bill. So when a guy says, how much did you make last week? You can answer, well, I made $250. Now, how do you know that? Because I made exactly $250 because it pays in $50 bills. You won't forget. It's not $227.18.5. No. It's a number you know at the top of your head. And then you can turn around and say, well, I'm actually planning to make $350 this week. So you become a lot more credible because you're saying it and you have the exact number. Okay, so this is really powerful. You don't need the 37 cents. You don't need that. You can add to next Friday and paid once a week, every Friday that exists. Okay, Eastern Standard Time, 12 noon to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you collect up your points, you get your $50 bills, take as many as you can, and away you go. It's that simple. So going back to the pay structure, 3 types of pay. 1, you sign them up. You personally sign them up, 37.5%, whether it's $9 at 25 it's on sale. For those of you who don't know, the affiliate is on sale for half price until we get to 1,999 people, and number 2,000, he's lucky he gets to pay 50 and be the first one to do it. So we're close to that because we're already 400 something, and it's only been a week, and we've only just got started. The pay structure is now fully operational. All what I've just told you. So 1 is the personal recruit. The second earnings is level money, 1 to 15. You can count 1 to 15. Good. You figured out how it is. Get a second person, you get double infinity. Get a third person, you get triple infinity. Fourth person, you get infinity. So once you're at 3 people, from then on, you're getting triple level money for the rest of your life. And then fourth person, you're getting infinity, $20 to, or 20 points to where? 403 levels? No. 674? No. Bigger than that. Is it 10,000? No, it's bigger than that. Oh, it goes to infinity. You get paid, doesn't matter when they came in at whatever level, indefinite. So once you get to infinity, you're getting paid to infinity, literally. And if you really want to push, if you're a real diehard, if you're just somebody a little bit slow, but you can get 1 a month and take a 2-month holiday, in 1 year, you're going to get to double infinity. And every person from then on, you're going to get paid 40 points every level to infinity. Your income will never stop. Your lottery ticket is due to show up. And all of it's just going to keep paying you month after month after month. And as Shorupan mentioned, yeah, bring somebody in for an affiliate. That's great. And it pays all that. It pays that kind of money. Okay. But wait a second. What about if a guy does team leader? Do you know team leader is $48 a month? You know what that means? Double everything I just told you. No, it's single everything I just told you, double everything I just told you if the guy comes in as a founder. In other
And
words, he brings
monthly residual.
Yeah, a monthly, get paid double monthly. And a team leader, you're getting paid monthly on that upfront money. So you can get this money and you can get it monthly or double monthly as we go along. So it's quite huge. There is a couple other things we'll talk about later. Just keep this brief, but the pay structure is amazing. So all you need to know is that you get paid 15 levels, bring one person in, and can you win the lottery ticket? Yes, you can. If you bring a second, well, it's more than double because not only is it twice as big, it's actually 2/3. It's actually 2 times bigger, plus your original lottery ticket. Now you got a double lottery ticket. Then you go triple. That's triple the first one. And it's bigger than the second one. Like once you're at 3 people, 3 legs, you got 3 lottery tickets that go to 15 levels ongoing. Get to 4th, now you got your infinity. Get to 10th, you got double infinity. That's the whole pay structure. Right? Don't give away your people ever. It doesn't do them any good. They say thank you and they start making the money, but you don't. How does that make any sense? No, what you need to do is teach them, and we're going to teach you how to do that. So on that note, I want to end with just one thing. Unless Shorupan has something to say. I want to end with this. You're not Shorupan. I'm not Shorupan. We can't be this business and the concept in minutes. Even if you hang around for a month or a few weeks, it's going to take you a while to really learn, especially if you've never done network marketing. And if you have, that makes it even worse because you know how to talk real quickly, but you don't know what to talk about. So here's what you need to know. You need to know, is there a reason to come here? Yes, there's a reason to come here. How would you like to keep every person you've ever signed up in your entire life, no matter what company you go to, they stay in your group and you get paid on everything they do and potentially 1,000 companies? How would you like that? Yes, is that interesting? Could the guy say yes to that? Anybody could say yes to that, right? Guy starting a company, would you like to start with all the payways possible, like Visa, MasterCard, American Express, PayPal, Apple Pay, US dollars, Canadian dollars, Chinese yen, or sorry, Japan yen, whatever it is. Okay, how would you like to have all that ready to go, already operating? How would you like to have, and for those of you who are old school, you might remember this thing called paint by numbers. There was this thing that, paint 2, you get black, paint 1, it's white, paint 3, it's green, paint this. It just tells you paint by numbers. You paint, and then the picture comes out nice. It's like, wow. Well, they have a paint by numbers program. It's a paint by numbers. In other words, I can set up my own company and I can build a pay structure in 48 hours or less, exactly what I want. 10% for the guy who comes in. I want 5% for the second level. I want 8% for the third level. I want this much. I want that. He has the whole pay structure done. So you go, you pick and choose, you paint by numbers the way you want your pay structure. And poof, in 40 hours, you're up and running. You don't spend thousands of dollars to build it. You don't spend 6-8 weeks for that to get existent. It's up and running. You don't have to run around and get Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discovery, and all these other things. You don't need, it's all there, every way to pay for everybody right away. You can open your company. If you're 20 years old, you can open it in 3 days and be fully operational like you've been there for years. That's what we're talking about. So if you got a business or you're a team leader and you got 10 or 15 people and you don't have to pay for all their software, but give it to them, that's what you're going to do. You can come in and be a team leader. You have that software for all your people. So those are the products. So you just get the guy's attention via, you could be a team leader and get all the software, via I got a business and I got all these additives, all this $900 worth of software, all this ways for people to pay from all over the world instantly in my business. That's another way. Or they can come in as an affiliate, and that means that every time I sign someone up and everybody in my business is in my business indefinite. So if they get an interest in that, that's when you shut up. That as soon as they ask a question, you know what that means? They're interested. And as soon as they're interested, you got to shut up. Everybody's heard of the company called Amway. The number one guy in Amway is Dexter Yeager. So imagine I'm your upline and I bring a guy in. I've got lots of people in, been there 3, 4, 5, 6 months. I'm doing amazing. And I'm your upline. And you get this new guy. You got this new guy in the fish. You're brand new. You just started yesterday. And you know you can turn to me. I've got lots of experience, right? Or imagine me, a little 6-inch guy sitting on your shoulder. Or you got Dexter Yeager, which has 4 million people in 80% of Amway's downline. Amway's the largest network marketing company in history, still to this day, number one. Okay, so you got the Dexter Yeager guy, who's been in since 63 with 4 million people downline, or me, who has 50 people downline and have been in for 4 months. Who would you like to have sitting on your shoulder, taking over your customer and selling them in the business? Me, with going to have high percentages, or maybe 90, and Dexter Yeager is going to have what, 99.99? Okay, so everybody wants Dexter Yeager, right? So imagine that. Once you got the guy saying, what is this? What is that? I'm interested. That's when you have to do this. It's hard for me, especially. Shut the beep, beep, and beep up. In fact, my first rule is say nothing, say nothing, say nothing. What part of say nothing don't you understand? And the second rule, which is a no-brainer in this business, and that is your business is only as big as your list. And what does this business do? Teach you and show you and build your list from all kinds of contacts, even that guy from 3 years ago who's trying to sell you some other electricity plan and you don't know who his name, nothing. It pulls it out and will tell you who it is, when his last kid was born, and what he's doing now that he's not doing then. That would be perfect for the 100 and something companies and products that you have, because they'll tell you all that. Even write the letter for you. This is an amazing company. Okay, amazing. And you guys are right at the beginning. Yes, there's a couple of little tweaks here and there we're going to make better, but once we get it together, it will duplicate better than you've ever seen. Okay, so on that note, I just want to say that the main training is once you've got their attention, shut up. And then get them to the meeting. Don't say a word thereafter, not even one. Okay. And then from there, they can see it, they can understand, they can ask questions to Shorupan, and they get more information. Okay. I'm available around the clock as well. So on that note, everybody understands the training to start with. Shorupan, back to you.
I think that's well said, better than I can say. And the only other thing I want to add is that we are doing these opportunity calls every day at 11 a.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern, and Monday to Friday. And these will be the only two daily opportunity calls conducted by corporate, which I will be presenting. So all you really have to do right now is invite, and then a couple really exciting stuff. As of Monday, we will be abandoning Zoom, and we will be moving to Garage's webinar platform for the call.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's like, I'll just take a couple of minutes to explain that just as one little throwaway feature.
One side thing before I forget, I thought it was written somewhere that you were doing Saturdays as too. No?
Yeah, Monday to Saturday.
Oh, I thought you said Monday to Friday. Okay.
No,
Monday to
sorry. Yeah,
Saturday.
maybe I'm sorry. Maybe I said Monday to Friday, but I mean Monday to Saturday. My apologies.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So just as a little kind of teaser, and I have like a million of these teasers, but just to give you guys this actually would be good to Alan as well. When you create this is such a side note. I've never even mentioned it, but if you can just grasp this feature, you can see like, and I have like 1,000 of these up my sleeve. You can see how powerful this is going to be. So if I create a webinar inside of Garage, let's say I'm the owner of the office. I'm actually right now logged in as Alan, but if I create a webinar, it appears under live streams. So everybody in my office will be able to see the webinar, enroll, and just copy the link and share it with their friends to enroll, right? For the upcoming webinar, to tell people, to tell us that they're coming. And that's normal for Zoom. That's normal for Microsoft Teams and everything, right? The difference here, though, is remember, I built Garage with networking in mind, with affiliate marketing in mind. So if somebody invites somebody to our webinars, sends like let's say I'm in Garage as an affiliate, I copy and Sharpan publishes the webinar. Okay, it's going to be Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Copy the link, send it to Bill. Bill is not in Garage. Bill is my guest, right? So I would send it to him, just like in Zoom. And if it was Zoom, Bill would click on the link and and maybe he'll join, or maybe he doesn't join. Maybe he got busy and he doesn't join. If he joins, he joins. In Garage, if Bill clicks my link, it's going to say, "Hi, what's your name, Bill? I'm going to enroll you into the webinar." That in the system will ask. As soon as he puts in his name and email, he's already signed up under you. Like,
Wow.
he's all just by him, because in order for him to watch the webinar, he has to be in Garage. So if he just accepts the link to join the webinar, automatically he's already signed up under you. So I've probably spoke, Alan is probably in the same thing. I probably spoke to 20,000 people on Zoom in the last 5 years. Imagine, and then out of the 20,000, maybe 3,000 of them have bought whatever I was selling. The other 17,000 came and listened to me and, went on their merry way, which is completely fine. Imagine if the process of inviting somebody for a webinar, and it's not intrusive, it's just what's your email and name, which is anyway what we take for Garage. If they just opt in to come to the webinar, they're already placed under you who invited them. We've even
So let me get this straight.
yeah,
The guy
it's
comes to my
insane.
website.
Yeah.
The guy comes to my website, doesn't pay.
Of course he doesn't pay. Of course he doesn't pay.
It's not his thing. He leaves. 3 years later, somebody gets him from another company called, let's say, Apple, that's in the program, and they get voted and they start bringing people and all that. This is your downline?
Yeah, and it seems it's more. It would be more aggressive than that. The answer is yes, but what would happen is as soon as he agrees to join the webinar, he's already in your network. And let's say as there's only two options, right? He either doesn't show up to the webinar, which happens all the time. People get busy. Now he's already in your downline. You can just invite him to the next webinar. Number two, he joins the webinar, but he's not interested in your product. Well, he's already in your thing. You can just send him to another product. So why I'm bringing that up is for us, when we designed every feature in Garage, we designed it with the notion that the objective is to make the affiliate process go viral. So you'll see that in live action on Monday. It's absolutely mind-blowing. It's such a small thing, but it's so massive if you actually think about it, right? And then think about this as a caveat. Do you think that's just exclusive for me? No. That feature I just said is there for every office. So any company that's doing webinars on Garage to promote their products can use the webinar enrollment itself as the onboarding method.
Now, let me ask you one more question. Okay,
Yeah,
just
go
to make
ahead.
sure I get this.
I'm just giving it. This is the gimme, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let me say I bring in Bill. Bill comes to my webinar. Okay.
Are you the founder of the company? Are you the host of the webinar? Or are you an affiliate inviting for another person's webinar?
Does it matter? I'm hosting.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it's just different perspectives, right? Because I'm going to host the webinar.
Let's say I just go to join this.
Yeah, you're just joining my webinar.
You're joining your webinar, and I bring Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm in. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
And now Bill's not in, so he comes in for the. But Bill's thinking, "Wow, it sounded pretty good," and he brings his son.
Sure.
Okay. So he brings his son. So his son comes in. So son signs up too. Bill signs up too. They're both in.
Yeah.
They're both in my downline.
Yeah, you just diagnosed a problem. They'll both be direct to you because you shared your webinar, like you shared the link, right, for them to join the Zoom. In this case, you would have shared the link for them to join the Zoom. In the same way, you would have shared the link for them to join the Garage webinar. And
so, if Bill doesn't join, and his son does, his son goes direct to me. If his son gets in 3 years later, Bill's not really there. So it just bypasses Bill and I get the pay anyways.
Of course. No, but think about we just under explained the negative situation where they didn't show up or they're not interested. That happens all the time. Now look at the positive situation. I invite Helen, she joins my webinar, and as an affiliate, she joins, she loves it. She's like, I want to be in. You could just turn around and say, you're already in. You're already in. So like it's such a viral concept. It's like Zoom and Microsoft Teams are never going to implement this because they're not built for sales. They're just built for conferencing. You're going to see every feature in Garage is built with the notion on like how can this indirectly grow the affiliate network? And just the webinars is just one of them. It's so lethal. Like imagine how many Zooms you've done in your life and how many invitations you've sent out for Zoom. Imagine if that itself was the onboarding process for whatever you're trying to pitch. I mean, it's
amazing.
Incredible. It would be such. I mean, this is a gimme. That's just one thing that you guys will see from Monday. Like I said, I have like 1,000 of those up my sleeve, which I need to just figure out a way to train everyone on. But this is so cool.
I love it.
Yeah,
love it. Love it, guys. This is way better than just even. I mean, even in TTI, I had 50,000 people join, but I probably had 75,000 people come. I mean, can you imagine
No, probably more.
75,000?
Probably more than that. Like if you had
My closing ratio was pretty good.
yeah, I mean, that's exceptional
So,
closing. That's
can I
exceptional.
have a question? Can I
Yes,
ask
go
you a
ahead.
question?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
Yeah, yes. So I'm just trying to understand a little bit better what you just explained. So if it is somebody else who created that webinar in Garage, and then invited you, and you send that link to another person.
Yeah.
So whose person would that be? Will be the person
It would be the person who shared the link. So if
who created the webinar or not?
No, it's not the creator of the webinar. The creator of the webinar is the host, right? It would be like me. But
Yes.
you're already a member of Garage. You're an affiliate. You're trying to invite your friend, right? You log into Garage,
Okay.
you copy the link, just like you would copy for Zoom. You copy the link and
Okay.
send it to your friend. At that point, we're not just giving you a link. We're giving you a link with your affiliate ID, even though you don't know that. And you get it, right? And so when he's not actually signing up, he's just enrolling for the webinar. He's just confirming that he's coming to the webinar. And so as soon as he does that, he would be placed under you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
So
one step
basically,
further.
the advertiser is the one that will get the downscale.
Yes, that's correct.
Let me
The sharer. Yeah, you're correct. Yes.
Let me say one level deep, because I said Bill comes in, it's your webinar, I'm in, and Bill comes in, he just signs up, and at the same time he brings his son. Okay. Now, after his son likes it, maybe he doesn't, but Bill gets in. Then his son gets in later. The son goes to Bill. If
Well,
Bill
no, that's what I was trying to say. That's the issue that you uncovered, which I'm thinking about now. If you send your link to Bill and his son, and they both say, yeah, I'm coming, they're both already under you directly because they both opted in with your link, right? So that's a little bit of an issue. That's an issue, but that's fine. I mean, that we can figure that out. But that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying, what I just want, and think about, like, obviously for us, we may have had the ability to program this for ourselves. This is not a feature special to me. Every team leader and founder is going to get this feature that I just said for their webinars, right? So you can imagine, like, let's say, like the classical example you keep giving, we onboard an Amway leader who has he's like a small leader, has like 50 people under him. He launches a leader office, and now he's doing Amway webinars in Garage. Amway's never had a weapon like this to be able to. I'm just talking about how to bring people into Amway. You might forget about even how to bring people into Amway. They've never had a weapon like this. So I mean, it's so powerful in so many domains. And yeah, I mean that's just one thing. There's I can think of even if you want me to give you another one, there's this retweets. So in the feed, right? So you're in a community, you're in one office. So this is our feed for my office. And I just saw a person, I think Divine's on this call. He made this post, right? And he said, I've been with this company.
I did that.
Great. Yeah, no problem. So now, Alan, watch this. So somebody made a post. Let's say I like the post. Like me, I'm an affiliate and I like this post. So I want to share it with my friend. My friend is not in Garage, but I like this content. I would click share, right? Like a retweet in Twitter. So it copies the link. So now I'll send this link to my friend who's not in Garage, but I just wanted to see Divine's post because I thought it was cool. When I send him this,
wow.
it's showing him the tweet, and it's prompting my friend to sign up from using the tweet as the funnel.
Wow, that is interesting.
You get my point, right? Just me showing so every individual, I'm using the word tweet. It's not I don't have a word yet for garage, like a Garage post, but you can convert everything in Garage is about, you see that, I can send this to you, Alan, right now. You're not in Garage. You read it. Alan always, especially during, let's say, political season, Alan sends me hundreds of articles, right? Imagine all of them have your affiliate link baked in to run back to the platform that you're going to get compensated out of. So many things in Garage. And again, this is not special to me. Every office with every community has that feature. Insane.
The software that you're getting, which includes this piece, to be a leader or to be a business and have your product in here is unbelievable. I mean, you're getting way more money just to be in, and then have all the connections as well from years ago and years future. Unbelievable.
Incredible. And again, and we'll leave it on this note. We haven't even explained network chains, which you kind of explained in your talk, but I haven't presented it. That will come out, and that's like the ultimate Rolodex manager, the ultimate, like, old school Bob Proctor, what's your list? What's your list? Who are you inviting? And that kind of automates that whole thing. So if I could summarize, especially to new people that this is the first time hearing it, don't get overwhelmed with all the software and all the tools. That's fine. Like, that's fine. Even you guys use Google. You guys don't know everything about Google. Even I don't know everything about Google. I don't use all their services. I use the things that I like. So I think it's just a matter of starting with something that you find interesting. But I'll leave you with this. Garage is the ultimate platform because we don't have a product. We're here to help you or whomever you want to recruit sell whatever they want to sell. And if that statement is true, there is no limit to where Garage can go. There's no limit. Whatever you're interested in selling, you're interested in healthcare products, you have a healthcare product, you're selling crypto, you have crypto, it doesn't matter. Garage has the infrastructure to help you scale that. And that means, like I said at the beginning, every business on planet Earth is a potential customer. Every person who's not an affiliate marketer is a potential affiliate, and every affiliate marketer who's already loyal to another company is a potential leader and or affiliate in Garage. It's we're selling the picks and shovels during the gold rush, as they say.
That's right. And listen, speaking of gold rush, network marketing's been around for 65 years, been around a long time. And in 2004 in Canada, I brought 50,000 people in 365 days without computers, without internet, in 40 locations across Canada. How did I do that? 50,000 people, and it was $1,200 at the time. I mean, $1,200 right now, most people wouldn't even have it.
That's like $3,000 today. That's like easily.
Yeah, it's like, okay. So it was $1,200, and yet people were coming in paying cash, going to the bank machine at midnight to get 200 extra because it only goes to 1,000, whatever. Imagine we're talking about $25, $50, and the amount of money, if you had 50,000 people in your group, which you can get to easily with just one sign up, okay, you can get to, is going to pay you more than you can imagine. They only paid $50. I mean, you got all that money is leveraged to a hilt as far as it can go, a little bit up front, and the rest is leveraged. 15 levels deep is 15 times your money in profits than personal. How many can you recruit? 5, 10? How many people on your 15th level? 100,000?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Unfortunately, we didn't show the chart today, but you guys will see it tomorrow or whenever. It's preposterous.
I'm going to make a PowerPoint that will include
insane,
this.
Yeah. I mean, you get paid 15 times on your 15th level what you get paid on your first level. I mean, that's just mind-boggling, right? Because like it's usually the opposite. It has to usually be the opposite, right? So anyway, thank you everyone for your time.
Appreciate
Tomorrow, a point is worth 3 cents. A point is always worth it. Somebody's asking, do you want to answer that question? What is a point worth?
It's 6 cents.
Okay.
It's 6 cents on $50. We have a deal right now for 25, but it's going to be 50 by the end of 2,000 people, which will probably be before the end of this month. So it's actually 6 cents is what a point's worth. But the 6 cents doesn't matter. Telling you about 10 or 20 cents doesn't matter. All I want to know is when I get my first $50 bill, and can I get it weekly, and can it grow every week to 100, 150, 200? Yes. And can I get to a lottery ticket of 10,000 a month? You betcha.
Great.
Lottery ticket in every direction.
Great. So guys, we'll be on again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we thank you for your time. And we're looking forward to working with you. You are user number 400 in Facebook. So
would that be the same link we're using, or a new link?
It'll be the new link. I'm sorry, and this is only until Monday. After Monday, you won't have to worry about this because it'll be in Garage. But yeah, it'll be a new link in Zoom. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Right,
thank you.
It'll
Thanks,
be
guys.
an easy link starting Monday.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.